Wow, this thing is huge. Hello there. We got this massive boy to unbox today, and honestly, I couldn't be any more excited to have a really rare piece of Megaten merch for a reasonable price. Originally, I was just gonna unbox the statue, not do too much with the video, but I saw this as an opportunity to actually talk about the lore of Mara, and why he's one of my favorite Megaten demons. So before we unbox this boy, we're gonna talk about the lore. By now, who hasn't heard of Mara? He's a famous figure in Buddhist myth and is featured in so many SMT games. He's also one of the most popular demons throughout the entire franchise, along with being one of my personal favorite demons. I can't help but admire his magnificent wheels. Anyways, Mara in Buddhism is known as the Evil One, and also the Tempter, which a lot of people would describe me as. An entity driven to sway Buddha away from their enlightenment. Mara actually has 4 different types. Klesa Mara is an embodiment of unskillful emotions, such as delusion, hate, anxiety, fear, desire, and greed. Matur Mara is known as death, pretty much self-explanatory at this point. Skanda Mara is a metaphor for the entirety of the conditioned experience. And the last one, Depachu Mara, the diva of the sensuous realm. This type is the one who tried to prevent Buddha from achieving liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Mara came to Gautama when he sat himself underneath the Boe tree to await enlightenment. Mara disguised himself as a messenger, bringing news that a rival named Devadatta had usurped the Skaya throne from his family. Just as a heads up, I have mild dyslexia, so it's going to be really hard to pronounce these names. Sorry in advance. Another tactic Mara tried was setting forth a massive storm of ash, rock, rain, and darkness, after managing to frighten away all of the gods that gathered to honor Buddha's future. With all other attempts to sway Gautama's resolve, Mara sent his 3 daughters, Tenha, thirst, Artarita, aversion and contentment, and Raga, attachment, desire, greed, and passion, to seduce him. In some stories, Mara didn't send his daughters to tempt Gautama, depending on which version of Buddhism you're referring to. After trying to fill Gautama's mind with lustful thoughts of his daughter didn't work, he sent his armies after him while riding an elephant, which is believed to be Gimryokawa. But by this point, Gautama reached enlightenment, and when he touched the earth, he defeated Mara's armies. The reason why Mara tried all these horrid tactics is because he believed he was more worthy to receive enlightenment. When it comes to the Megami Tensei franchise, Mara has a lot of engaging roles within the stories. In Shin Megami Tensei 2, he governs the Tower of Chakma in the Expanse and is the guard of Lucifer's castle Kether, depending on your alignment. If you're Chaos aligned, he'll let you pass with a minimum stat of 15 in Wisdom or by beating him in battle. If you're Law or Neutral aligned, he will tempt you at first. He will offer you 999,999 Maka, and when you decline his first offer, he'll counter you with a 10 level increase. The last and final offer, Mara promises that he'll give you power to surpass Lucifer and Satan respectively. But if you accept this offer, you will fall under Mara's spell and you'll have to fight him with a nice little handicap. In SMT3 Nocturne, Mara is an optional boss fight that can happen during a full Kagetsuchi cycle in Shibuya behind one of the buildings. 2 Minikins and a Berfelmet are trying to summon Mara, but when the 2 Minikins start growing impatient and rush the process, and an uncompleted Mara in his slime form is summoned instead. In SMT4 Apocalypse, when you accept a challenge quest that's surrounded by a man named Maru, the head of a cult, he preaches about Maruology, and after you beat him and his followers, Mara will appear. Personally, I really like the side quest out of this game because Maru preaches about accepting yourself for who you are and not be feared of what other people think about you. There are other instances where Mara is seen through the franchise, such as the terminal boss in SMT4 with some really funny dialogue intake. He's a super boss in Soul Hackers that is fought in the corridor of time after clearing the main game. There are a couple different designs when it comes to Mara being an SMT. Well, you know, it's a little, While there are a handful of designs of Mara, only 2 are featured more than once in the entire franchise. SMT1 features a design of Mara that hasn't been used since the game, and it's a mixture of the slime and chariot design, and personally, I really like this design. The second version of Mara is the slime version of Mara. Like I stated before, it's more of an incomplete form of Mara, which is also featured in SMT3 like I stated before, and the only 2 other times we see this form is in Persona 5 in Kamoshida's castle and when you fight Mara with the other 2 slime forms, and then in the SMT MMO Imagine. The most popular and iconic form of Mara is the chariot form. You see this form a lot in SMT games, but his first appearance was in SMT2. Mara's design comes from the slang for a phallic object in Japan, so if you're ever wondering about Mara's design like this, well, now you know. A lot of people are drawn to the design of Mara, not because of how vulgar it is, more so the unique design of his depiction. Women are even drawn to his magnificent might when you have him in your party. I've been dancing around the obvious phallic jokes because you know what? How many more jokes can I make about Mara that haven't already been said? Obviously, if you've played any Megaten games, you'll see a lot of jokes surrounding him. While they are funny, let's be honest, most jokes in the Megaten fandom aren't funny. What else could I possibly add to them? Now it's on to the unboxing. Honestly, I did not expect this to be, big and wrapped in bubble wrap, but personally, I did get the protection on the figure itself because I wasn't gonna risk this figure getting damaged in transport. Let's actually hope this figure isn't broken when we open it. So let's unbox it. All right, we got the trusty X-Acto knife. I'm gonna be really careful not to actually ding the box itself, because the last thing I want to do is, break this or damage the box, because say if I get a cut in the box, it loses all its value. So I'm gonna be as careful as possible. Wow, this is absolutely pretty. Just the packaging itself is absolutely pretty. God. Okay, so here is the actual box itself. Honestly, it is absolutely gorgeous, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I can definitely see this costing over $400 when it got released on the 20th anniversary, but at the same time, I did not expect it to be this pretty in person. So, okay. But yeah, this thing is gorgeous. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous, and there's a little tiny Jack Frost sticker on the bottom of this. Alright. Now we gotta be very, very careful. Ooh, this is scary. This is absolutely scary. Let's take it out one piece by it. Let's take it one piece at a time. If it didn't get stuck to itself. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna take this off of the desk. So, we got the tentacles. Absolutely, there's a lot of them. I did not expect there to be this many tentacles. Oh well. And here we got Mara and the chariot by itself. And we're gonna be extra careful with this part. Alright, well, there's Mara. Honestly, this is honestly really, really good. I really enjoy this a lot. God damn. Oh, it's very veiny, not gonna lie, it is very, very veiny. And I can feel the actual veins on this figure, and it's very uncomfortable. And here we got the actual chariot itself. Chariot is, honestly, it is too detailed. It looks perfect. Honestly, I could not expect anything else to look this good. Alright, well let's actually assemble. Let's actually assemble Mara. Also, something to notice about the tentacles, I didn't know this, but they're actually bendable. Like, they're full bendable. Like, at first I was like, oh crap, how am I supposed to bend these to, you know, shape? They completely bend, and it's great. Honestly, I love it. Alright. Should probably grab the instructions. So the tentacle I grabbed from the left is 4. Honestly, I thought I read the instructions to, like, you know, detail. Apparently I didn't. Because I'm stupid. Alright, there's that one. There's that one. Another thing to note, the chariot actually wheels, and I mean, this is definitely worth the $400 that I spent on it. Who goes where? Time to restart, because I think I'm gonna screw it up. Just a little bit. Just a wee little bit. And honestly, there we go. Mara's looking very, very good, and holy crap, the detail on this figure is just amazing. I did not expect it to be this high quality, or even just... I'm still just in awe that this rolls. I'm really happy that I actually picked this up. It was definitely worth the $400 I spent on it. Don't tell my parents. They don't need to know I spent $400 on a giant penis monster. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys love the Mara unboxing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.